Hello, I'm going to show you how to start scheduling for the children's ministry. So what you'll want to do is first go to Google and type in Planning Center login. Once you do that, you click on this link that pops up and then you'll sign into your account, and then you should have a screen that looks similar to this. Yours will look a little bit different, but from here you'll click on Plans. Okay, and you'll notice that we are in Calvary Chapel of Columbia in the Children's Ministry folder. Always make sure you're in the Children's Ministry folder. If you are not, click on this Calvary Chapel of Columbia because it'll be there no matter what folder you're in, and you'll click on Children's Ministry. I've divided it separate from Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, just to keep it all organized. So, going back in Children's Ministry folder, here are your two services, is what they call them. So you'll have to do this for each, but we'll just work on Sunday night for now. So say you want to add your weeks or your month's worth of weeks, you would click Add Plan. And you'll see it automatically adds the next Sunday, but you want to add maybe 4 more weeks. So I clicked 4, and it's going to take me into April. If you only wanted 3, you could change that. If you wanted 10, you can change that. If you wanted to do more than 10, you could click 10, and then you would click Add 10, and then you would click this Add Plan button again and add 10 more, and then you could get 20 essentially. But for now, I'll just add 3. Okay, and you'll see this templates right here is automatically saying Sunday, Wednesday nights, which is what you want it to say. It should auto-populate it. And then you shouldn't have to change either one of these, but you can just check that this is going down on Sunday nights, and it is, so that's good. So now I'm going to click Add, actually I'm going to add a few more. Add 5. Okay, and it's going to take you inside of the first week that we just added, which is March 17th, but we want to do it bulk add, so from here you can click Matrix. Alright, so now you'll see we've got March 10th, 17th, 24th on down, and I don't think I had any more. So say you had added 6 more weeks over here and they weren't showing up, you can click Load Plan and then click Sunday night, and the other weeks that you added would be here. But I only went to April 14th, the step before this, so that's all that there is. But again, if you did add more, you could just click them and it would add them up to add their columns here. Okay, so for Sunday night on May the 10th, you're only going to need to worry about this section right here. If these are opened, you can just close them, so you don't need to worry about that. So you'll click on the 2 people needed, and these are all the people who teach on Sunday night. So you can click Jillian and say Derek. Click Accept. And then the following week, you want Carol and Josie. Click Accept. Say I know that you and Steve are doing it by yourself, so you don't need 2 people. So you can just click this Subtract button, and it'll change it to 1 person needed, and then you can add whoever that 1 person is that week. If you needed 3 people for whatever reason, you can click the Add button. So just keep that in mind, these are changeable. Okay, so once you get all your people added, you will notice now that you've got this email logo beside everybody's names. That means you're ready to send emails. So you can go up here and click Email These People. It's got all of your weeks checked that you just added. If for whatever reason you didn't want to add an email for these 2 weeks in April, you could uncheck them. Doesn't matter. You want to keep the status both unconfirmed and confirmed check, and children's ministry will always be checked. So then you just click Accept. Here's going to bring up this window. You'll want to change the email that we're going to send to children's ministry. That changes the subject, and the email is going to say hi, and it's going to be whoever's name. So Angela, Carol, Derek, and Jillian will be there in their own emails, and then it's going to be from you. And then from here you would just click send 5, and it would send out the emails to everybody who's scheduled. And then on their emails it's going to say you've been scheduled for this week, do you accept or decline? And they will push the button for whichever one. You will get an email saying that they have accepted or they have declined. If they have declined, you will have options at the bottom of your email to click somebody else to serve, and then it will send that person an email. And that is really how that works. I've got it set up so that it's going to email people a reminder 3 days before they serve. So for Sunday night, they will get an email on Thursday sending them a reminder. And say somebody tells you maybe at church, they don't use the email, but they tell you at church that they aren't going to be able to serve March the 24th. So you can just come in here, click March the 24th. Then over here, right here, you'll see this is where our person or scheduling is. So if you aren't able to serve, but you've already sent your email, that's okay. You would just get rid of them. It says, are you sure you want to delete? You would click OK. Now your one person there is needed again. Say this week you wanted to add 2 people. You click the green plus sign, click on the 2 people needed, and select. Click accept. Now you've got your email icons here again. So you'd go here, and then you'd click email to on sent, and it's going to bring up this window again. Change it to children's ministry and click send. And that is all. These check marks right here mean we're not sure if they've confirmed or unconfirmed, obviously, because we haven't sent them the email. People don't know that they have been scheduled until you send them an email. So say you accidentally click Josie, you meant to click Jillian. Just click the minus sign, click OK, and then go back and add Jillian. And she doesn't know that Josie doesn't know she had previously been there because the email wasn't sent. And you'll see that there's a number 1 by Derek's name. That means he is currently scheduled for something, and you can hover over his name. You'll see that there's a conflict. He's already scheduled for March the 24th. So that's a good way to be able to tell if somebody's already been scheduled and you can't schedule them that week after all. So that is really it. To go back to the main screen, you click plans again. And it brings you back here. So for Wednesday night, you'll essentially have to do the same thing where you'll click add the plan, add however many weeks that you want. Make sure it says Sunday, Wednesday nights. You'll add 9 or however many you choose. And then from here you click matrix again. It's really all the same thing. And it'll send a reminder on Sunday night for the Wednesday night people. I'll show you the one thing I was trying to show you earlier. So you see it's only going out to April 17th, but I had loaded more weeks. So I click on load a plan Wednesday night, and then I can click and add these weeks also, so I can get them scheduled. So now it's got all of them up here, and I can do them all at once. And that is all. Let me know if you have any questions.